Hello out there, teachers, coaches, healers. I'm here to share a few points on my program that is starting on Saturday. So if you've been kind of thinking about it, if you've been looking over some of my different content about this program, I just wanted to lay out the details over this little chat right now and share with you the impact of what this really is about, like what we're really doing in the program. So got 2 days left, 1 day today and that tomorrow to enroll and register. And then we start on Saturday, and we're going to be meeting on Saturdays from 11 to 12:30. So an hour and a half. I'm setting aside 2 hours each week. So that 11 to really 1 o'clock each week, in case anybody needs extra coaching or needs more time, that I'll be available for that. But generally the group is meeting for 90 minutes each week for the next 3 months of the 6-month program. Okay. So weekly class, 90-minute class. On top of that, your first month, you'll be getting 3 one-on-one sessions with me. So you will get individualized, personalized attention on the specific trauma patterns and stress patterns that you have in your body, the muscular patterns that are causing tension and pain, or making it just difficult for you to be fully comfortable in your body. You'll get my personal attention on that through movement in the one-to-ones. Then the second month, you'll also still get a one-on-one session with me for group classes. Same for the third month. You'll get one-on-one session with me and then 4 group classes. And so the 3 months are really kind of immersive. They're a little bit more intense, and the first month is a little bit more time heavy, meaning that, we're having the 3 one-to-ones and the 4 weekly classes that first month. But then the last 3 months of the 6-month program are not as time heavy. Those are a time when you're going to be still in touch with me and the group. We'll meet once a month for the following 3 months. And that's really support. That's so that you still have this group that you've been through the first 3 months with. You still have me, and you're able to share your successes and your challenges and get support for the big changes that you will have made in yourself and your body in the first 3 months. Okay. So it's a 6-month program, but the major time commitment is the first month and really the first 3 months of the program in terms of time commitment. I did design this program with working people in mind, and there's not a ton of homework. There's not a ton of stuff you have to do on your own. There's optional things that you can do that I will suggest, that I will offer if you want to, do more introspective work with yourself. The main thing that you will need to do in this program to get the full benefit of what we're up to is you will need to dedicate 5 to 15 minutes a day of gentle movement practice. And that's not a lot, actually. 15 minutes, you could lay down and do it on your lunch break or right before bed or right when you wake up in the morning. Gentle movement that you're going to be receiving video content to instruct you in. And this is so that we make the changes that you're making in class, that deep changes that you're making with me in the one-on-one sessions. You doing this 15 minutes of movement a day will make those changes more permanent and long-lasting in your body. And frankly, you're just going to find that it's really pleasurable. It's really enjoyable to do this movement practice once your body understands what we're doing. It's like, oh, I get to lay on the floor and release the tense muscles in my body and just come back to this ease and comfort in my body. Yes, please. So really 15 minutes a day and 90 minutes of class time a week to completely repattern and restructure your body from the inside out is not a lot of time. I have designed this program based on my struggle over the years to develop a consistent practice. And the consistent practice is ultimately what really, really changed the structure of my body and eliminated the pain and the tension from my body. So I know that that is the way to go with this. That's what we're trying to accomplish here, is that you get a feeling of what it's like when you're consistently turning down the tension in your body and you're feeling free and relaxed in your body as a new normal. And when you're finished with this 6-month program, you will have that experience in your body. You will have the knowledge of a daily practice. And I believe you're going to be very motivated to continue. You're going to be very excited about the possibilities that are going to happen in your life when you're free of the muscular tension and pain. Yes, I see your comment, Lizzie. It is amazing. It's like in my training, and my cousin, who's also a somatic educator, we sometimes call it somagics, because it feels like magic. Like once you feel the consistent release of tension and stress in your body, it feels like magic because it's so profound and so simple. But it's not magic at all. It's actually neuroscience. And in order to get my certification, I had to write a neurophysiology paper. So even though it feels like magic, it's the magic of our nervous system. Anyway, the other piece here that I want to mention is the food. The food part is really important because some of the stress and tension and inflammation in our bodies is caused by the foods that we eat that are not helping our bodies, that are actually causing tension and inflammation in our bodies. And this was also such a huge piece for me, that when I started addressing that, and I started addressing the tension and trauma in my body through this gentle movement practice, like the combination of these two things has just completely freed me from the level of tension, stress, and inflammation that I used to live with as my normal. So addressing these physical challenges, addressing these core issues of basically our brain and our gut health is going to impact every other part of your life massively, wonderfully. Also, this internal sensing that is integral to somatic work is going to get you back in touch with the innate wisdom of your body, the innate intelligence of your flesh. And that is going to help you become a more intuitively guided person in life. You're going to be able to sense much more clearly when something in your environment, when someone in your world is in alignment with what you are seeking, with what you are up to, and when something is not in alignment. And I see this in my clients all the time. They, even within a couple of weeks or 2 or 3 sessions, they start having this awareness of what is happening in their lives that they want to change. And they start feeling empowered to make changes that maybe they didn't even see a way out before. So this is amazing, groundbreaking work. And if you are ready to dive in, send me a message, reach out. You can even be, if you're a little shy, you could just type a little emoji in the comment space and I'll message you and we can talk about this, because it really is a golden opportunity. It's a golden opportunity for you to go through this transformation that I have already been through and that many of my clients are also have been going through. And then you're going to be able to have that community support. You're going to be able to have that guidance, rather than just like if I made this a self-paced course where you just like downloaded all this stuff to read and videos to watch. It's not the same thing as someone guiding you and holding your hand through the process. So think about it. If you already have been thinking about it, send me a message, because I got 2 more days. Today and tomorrow at midnight, the registration closes, and then we start on Saturday. So I think I've covered quite a lot in this video, but if there's any other questions you have, if there's other concerns, if you have like a specific issue, you're like, oh, I broke my leg, and I want to know how this will affect, my body if I have a spinal injury or I have this kind of health problem, reach out and let's discuss about it. Because I've worked with a lot of, I guess you could say, unusual and challenging issues. And I'm not worried too much about challenging issues. They can be tended to gently, delicately. So, toodaloo, see you soon.